First thing on the test. Are you ready? Says graph this. Do you remember how to graph it?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I do. Oh yeah.
No,
I do.
it's in your graph. I didn't even draw the graph.
Yeah, some of you didn't do so good on that.
I don't remember the name of it. I don't remember the name of any of these things.
Like, we need to remember the name.
Huh?
We need to name them on the test.
No.
Oh, sweet. I don't remember how to it's like a hard.
We have to click the,
It's like
All right. I need to know what it looks like. How does what?
Can't you put theta in on the
Sure.
you just flip the edge.
Just click this. Just do it. Oh, I remember this now. Okay, what's with yours?
No.
You can put the word sign in. So can you tell me, at 0 degrees, when theta is 0, what is R? 2. 0. Oh. Can you hold on a second? Oh, I should have done that. There we go. All right, 0, 2. Much better. Huh? At 9, well, I gotta have somewhere between 0 and 9. At 30, it's what?
90 is 0.
90 is 0.
What's 60?
No, it's not.
30 is
Point
not.
26.
Yeah, then please tell me how it's
90's what?
0.
0.
Mine says 1.
0.
Well, yours is wrong.
Well, I'm impressed that yours speaks.
I did it. Calculator tells you.
Wait,
I have a calculator.
Mine says it's actually really cool.
why does mine still say X and Y? How did she get that little baby? Is that supposed to say X and Y?
No, it's just saying what's wrong.
How did she gain that? How did she get? Oh, it's
30.
That's.
Oh,
Is it maybe in the A?
no, it means
Oh, okay.
and your format.
Oh.
I have data. I just
Very shy. All right, what's 120?
20.26.
Okay, what is 150?
1.
1.
What is 180?
2.
What is 210?
3.
What is 240?
3.7.
You're gonna have a graph on the test for us to use, right?
What is 270?
I hope so. Mine's looking.
Guys, can you plot these points?
Yes.
Yes, I'm not going to make you draw. Where am I? 300?
3.7.
330?
Oh, this is a very weird graph.
So it does this. I lost my circle.
That's about right, man.
I get them.
How often did I ask you to give me a point?
Every 30.
every 30 degrees. So I expect at least that long. All right? Okay.
We can do that.
First thing on the test, 2 of these.
Oh, we're gonna do it.
All right, we good?
Yeah.
Everybody knows how to graph. All right. Now, the directions say convert the polar to rectangular. All right. If I give you, as an example, this is polar. What are you yelling at?
My hair.
You're having a bad hair day.
Always.
Right. This is polar. How do I change to rectangle?
I have no clue. I'm sure I have no spokes.
Okay, let me ask you this. Yes.
I have, can you come, my calculator? Okay, I think I messed it up.
So go, you messed up the window.
Whoa, that's why, because you're, yeah, that's, would you guys set that to zero? Set that to that's why I
What is, in terms of x, y, and r,
Oh.
what is sine of theta equal to?
Y over.
That's a y. So cosine of theta. So if this is true, is y equal to r sine theta? Is x equal to r cosine theta? So that's how I find x and y. So I'm trying to help you have ways to remember it, right?
Oh.
Because you knew this, didn't you? And you knew this. So all I did was multiply both sides by what? R. R. To get, to use. All right, so what is R?
Oh.
What is R?
1.
2.
2.
For this problem, what is R?
2. How much you? Do you have to use actually the polar form is R theta.
Yeah.
This is R theta.
Oh.
I already said that once. Did you miss it?
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. You gotta know it's R theta. So I should be able to find x and y, shouldn't I?
Yes.
5 pi over 3 is in what quadrant?
4. No.
4.
4.
What's the reference?
5 over 3.
So what is this side? No.
Negative radical 3.
Negative radical 3. 1 and 2. My first hour has decided my new teaching method is just to harass you guys until you remember to do it. That's what they said. All right, so what is x? X equals 2 times what?
1/2. Yeah.
What is y equal to? 2 times.
Radical 3 over 2.
So, what is my point?
1. Negative radical 3. Yep. Okay. I can do that.
Did you get that? Did you follow it? Do you need another one?
Yes.
Are you going to have those equations on the test? Or do we need to
No.
get those?
Oh.
Those equations you learned the second week of school.
Yeah,
How long ago did you learn your name? You still know it.
but that's my name. That's like, still 17.
We write it so it's
Good practice.
Okay. Ready? Might as well do a hard one.
Yeah.
That's right.
It was?
It wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be bad if I remembered how to do it.
What quadrant is biangle in?
Three.
3.
Yeah. You realize, and you reference angle 60, jump in, which means negative.
What's the side?
Negative radical 3. Negative 1.
Negative 1.
What? Oh, wait, no.
Oh.
Okay, wait. Got you. I have to do it.
What's up?
I haven't done this in a while.
My brain. It's just.
So what's the other side?
Negative 1.
Oh, good job, you got the negative.
Oh.
Success.
So what is x equal to?
X is 7 times negative. Oh, this.
Negative 1/2? What's y equal to? So what is my new point? Was that better? Right? Maybe it's going to be good that the test isn't tomorrow.
Yes. Correct.
Right? Because guess what? We're still on the first page.
How many pages are there?
3?
That would be.
Do I ever do front and back?
No.
Okay.
Is there always 20?
No. 16. Here's my rectangular. Now I need you to find the polar. Now, guys, what is R?
So that's what it was. Yes. So what is that?
No,
By the polar coordinates.
Okay.
What is R? No.
Wait.
What?
The power towards. What type of coordinates?
Polar.
Yeah.
Did you get that R squared was 128? Do you not have a radical program on your calculator that will simplify that for you?
Mine's gone.
Yeah. Oh, good job.
I made another one.
Oh, I thought it was.
Also.
Now, the point, negative 8, negative 8, is in what quadrant? They were really frowning at you when you said it.
Wait, did you give us a radical 2?
No, you just found it.
How do we find out?
Oh, that's X squared plus Y squared equals R.
So you're saying I'm here.
So is there one of these like degrees or
Wow. I'll take them either way.
okay. This is where I was stuck. How do you go which quadrant?
Negative 8, you don't know what quadrant negative 8 is in? Isn't that what you did in like 7th grade?
Yeah. Or if they're both negative, then it goes.
Oh, where you get X and Y now. Okay, that makes sense.
You missed that part where I said we're now rectangular.
No, I knew we were in rectangular. I just forgot that now we're saying four.
That's what rectangular means, is X and Y. So you'll know on the test, that's what it means, X and Y. All right. Guys, doesn't that mean this is negative 8 and this is negative 8?
So 45 degrees.
So this angle is 45 degrees,
Yes.
right? Yes.
So then 135.
No. What is my angle?
5
5 pi over 4. What is it in degrees? 225. Add, not subtract. Because this would be pi over 4 in radians.
Oh, okay.
I will take it either way. 5 pi over 4, which is 225. Good with that? Okay, we graphed. We went from polar to rectangular and rectangular to polar. Yes? That is all on the first page. Once you turn off page 1, all of your answers will be complex numbers, or all will contain an I. After page 1. On page 1, there are no I's. I don't want you to confuse whether there's an I or not. Okay? So is there an I on page 1? No. All the rest of the problems, I believe, deal with I's. Okay? Good with that? I try to make you so you don't confuse what you're doing in which problems. All right? Got it? Got this? So now we can go to I's. Right? Good. Rectangular is now in this form, right? Which is the same thing as this. Those two are the same thing. That's rectangular.
So what is this word going to say? What is the directions?
I haven't given it yet. Polar is in this form. Do you see what I mean, the difference in what we just did and what we're doing now? Rectangular, polar. Got it? The first thing it says is write the complex number in polar form. All right? Here's my number. What form is that? What do I want? Polar. Do you know X and Y?
Yes.
So good. What is R? I got 12. Did you get 12?
I got 12. Wait 1 second.
R should be an easy thing to find. On this, you ought to be able to get R right. Don't erase it.
I didn't erase it.
Well, now wait a minute. You're going to tell me 6 radical 3 squared is the same thing as 6 squared?
Thinking grade.
You squared this. What'd you get when you squared this?
Oh,
You forgot the 3.
yeah.
Square them? There we go. In parentheses, radical 3 squared. Now let's solve this one. Just make it silly, yes, thank you. Okay? All right, everybody agree R is 12 now?
Yes.
What is theta? What quadrant am I in? 2? All right. So I'm here.
Oh.
If this is -6 and this is 6 radical 3, what would my angle be?
Well, your reference angle is
That's what I mean, my reference angle.
5/3.
Pi over 3. So what is this angle? 2 pi over 3?
We use degrees.
You can. And in degrees, where are you?
120.
So my answer is 12 cosine 2 pi over 3 plus I sine of 2 pi over 3?
Can we write it as cis?
Yes, you can.
But we can't do that when it has a negative. What is
We won't worry about that. That won't be a factor on the test.
that's good?
I don't think. I'll double check it, but that's, I couldn't mean for it to be. We good with this? You understand this? Once you've done the other, this starts coming back, doesn't it? Right? Now, this time, what if I tell you to go from polar? I want my answer in rectangular form. And I have this. What quadrant is it in? Cosine of 225 degrees. Negative radical 2 over 2. Do you remember sine and cosine of 225 or pi over 4 or the 45 degrees is all radical 2 over 2? So this is 8 times negative radical 2 over 2 plus I negative radical 2 over 2, right? Which is negative 4 radical 2 minus 4I radical 2. Is that right? Do you remember that? So you're good with this? want you to remember. Write the product. Leave your answer in polar form. Huh? Oh, we did.
I do not remember.
When we did the product, didn't we multiply the R's and add the angles?
Yes.
And then we said,
So it would be 24 cosine 65 degrees. Is that polar form?
No. Yes. This direction's right polar form.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is. How do you know if it's in polar form? If it's in polar form, it contains an angle.
Yes.
Does that contain an angle? So you know it's polar form.
So did you add cosine and sine?
What?
Cosine and sine, and then plus sine, sine.
Oh, this should have been a cosine, shouldn't it? My fault.
Okay.
That was my fault.
Who's that?
That was my fault.
Knew it.
All right, good? What if I now ask you to divide?
Same instructions.
still in polar form.
Directions say divide. Leave your answer in polar form. Divide. Leave your answer in polar form. What do you think?
You divide the first
R's.
and then you subtract
So 5 cosine of what?
370.
70 degrees plus I sine of 70 degrees. Is that polar form?
Yes.
Yes. All right. I've got harder problems, but I think I'm going to wait and work the hard ones tomorrow.
Teach that back real quick, like.
Hmm?
That.
Imagine that you weren't with us yet.
Well, no, I guess I know. I was a little behind.
Brad, you need to write a Bible written in Brady language. you see this like chill devil's gonna get you.
No, he'd say, wait, back up.
Just a sec.
Jesus blessed all the police.
Ready?
Told them it's heavy outside.
I have some problem. Oh, can I go? I had it, yes. All right, guys. Ready?
Are the directions on this one? This is like one of the square ones, right?
Power.
Is it called, like, is it say solve or what?
Yeah. The directions say find the indicated power. Leave your answer in rectangular form. All right? What is this? Okay, but how do I do it?
Power of the
6 to the 4th. You gonna make me do that in my head? 1296.
Yes.
I had it. It was 216. Cosine of 180. Right? All right, good. It's still polar.
Yeah.
What is the cosine of 180 degrees? So negative 1296. What's the sine of 180? That's my answer?
Oh my heavens.
There's no like